Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of All the Mods 4 from my Patreon server. I just want to mention, if you want to play with me on this same server, you can support me on patreon.com/Fikibreaker. $5 and up, you get access to this. And also, I stream on twitch.tv/Fikibreaker, and if you subscribe to me there for tier 1, which is the $5 one, you also get access to this server. So whatever you want to do, if you want to access, those are your options. So let's begin today's episode. So first of all, I believe on a live stream, we changed the door a little bit. So now we have buttons to change it, and I push the button that doesn't work. You should work, right? Why is the other button not working? Hold on. Why? Oh, that would be the problem. So we can middle click and grab a redstone block. That would be our issue. So we can push the button like so and open up the doorway. And basically what I did is I made 4 buttons that are basically levers. Why did you... It shouldn't have closed after. Yeah, that should be open. Okay. So I don't know why that didn't do a thing, but well, it works fine. So basically, all 4 buttons are levers. From each and every side, I can turn the door on and off. And because the door is slightly laggy in the sense that that pretty much having a pressure plate or having the ender, the observer thing to look at it and the door would open would be frame rate drops every time I would go in and out of my base, which I kind of don't want, but I still want the option to keep it closed if I wanted to. So that's why I added that. And the way it looks and the way it works is very vanilla. So we have, oh, right. That's why it didn't work, because it needs to be an observer, because it didn't give a signal properly. There we go. So we can do that, not a redstone block. Okay. So pretty much the observer pulses this redstone, and it pulses the sticky piston to pick up the redstone block. So when the redstone block is here, the torches are off, which means the drawbridges have drawn in their blocks. And if the redstone block is away, the torches turn on and the drawbridges retract the blocks, or extend the blocks, I should say. So that is how that works. And in here, we have ceilings now. We have a double lantern in the middle. It's kind of a shame that is that way, but it is that way. It's spaced by 6 over here. And then on this side, I made kind of a little thing so the beacon beam can still shine through. We have some slabs here on the top, and then I just put slabs here and a lamp in the middle. And that's pretty much the same on all 4 corners. And over here, we haven't really done much. The only thing that I did change is the cable. If you recall, we had a cable going, I can show you, down here, and it was going through the center and right here and then down below lower. We rerouted that cable to the side a little bit, and I left some space here for this backside if we want to ever, because we're going to build a wall at some point, or probably maybe a pathway to other spots. Or although we can just make a wall and then make another layer below. That could be just an interesting thing. So down here, we did a whole lot of building. I have ceilings on all those sides except for that one apparently, and that one, and that one. Right, I have 1 ceiling over here, but I have the corner ceilings and the corner walls all done, so that is looking pretty neat on all sides. I used some of the vertical slabs because I always wanted to do this in vanilla, and it looks really, really cool when you do it, because you get the half block all over the place, so that is really, really nice. And this has been working really hard, and I've been tossing Supremium every time I buy it, and we have 81 Supremium Essence now, which is really amazing. So over here, I routed the cable to that drawer controller like it was before, but we just rerouted it around because of this ceiling. So that is kind of what we did. And for today, I want to start producing essence, and I want to start auto-crafting the essence into resources. So we're going to be crafting a whole bunch of seeds today, and I don't want to just spend the episode gathering all of the seed or making all of the seeds on camera to be like all the items and then boop, and all the items and boop, kind of like we did in Enigmatica 2. I did a whole lot of cuts to get that going through, but I think we'll just do it off camera, and I'll show you when we plant the seeds and when we set up the crafters for the essence. I think that will be much better. So basically, for the seeds, I have them here on the left, and apparently a skeleton spawn egg. We did Inferium seeds, so that's cool. And then we just need a bunch of essences. So let's grab our essence here. We're gonna just craft this down to a stack of this, and a stack of this, and a couple stacks apparently, and then a stack of this. So we can grab one stack pretty much, or close to, each of the essences, and even the Supremium one. So we have them here, all ready to go. And we can then start crafting the seeds. So we're gonna need some stone. We're gonna need some dirt. And what do we need to put in the middle? Prosperity shard seeds. I think we have plenty of seeds. Yeah, so we can just make, I think the total was like 37 seeds. So let's just make 40, just to be safe. 41 apparently. Okay, so dirt, wood. So let's grab some logs. We'll just do the oak. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can do 4 on each. And I'll just start removing them from here as we have the items in it. So ice, I think, is normal ice. Can I turn packed ice into normal ice? I cannot. Okay, so we're gonna have to grab that. And the nature is nature agglomeratio. I think I can get those. We need a bit more sugar canes. Grab a couple here. Then we come back. Wireless transmitter, please transmit. Thank you. So that. To grab ice, I think we found this, right? So we can just fly over there real fast, go grab a couple pieces of ice, and then prepare the rest of the seeds. These are all the resources that I've gathered so far for all the seeds, and I prepared enough essence for each one of the seeds that we are still missing. So for example, seed for tier 2, oh, it's not gonna find it this way. So seed tier, and then you do a semicolon 2. You can see all the tier 2 seeds. So those are the regular ones, the nature, the dye, the nether, and the coal. And then we need pig souls. So I assume you either go up to a pig with a soul jar and you capture it, or you kill the pig whilst the soul jar is in your hand. So that's one of the two options that I see. So for the soul jars, we need some soulium ingots, which requires some prosperity ingots, and some soulium dust, which is made from smelting soulium ore. We have a few of those. And then we needed soul glass, which is soul dust, not soulium dust, so soul dust, which is smooth sand, soulstone smelted, and smooth soulstone is with soulstone that is smelted. And for that, I am smelting, I believe, 6 stacks of that right here. So once that is done, we're gonna process it and turn it into the regular soulstone dust. We can actually toss a stack of it in here while this does its thing. So I just have to wait on that. And while I want to do that, I want to go to the nether to grab some more soulium ore. And we can then make it into more soulium dust. But for that, for my base to operate, we need a chunk loader. And that was one of the new mods that was added in the newest update, which is the 0.3.1. And that is a chunk loader. And I don't know if this is like a block that you place. It is. Okay. So let's go into our middle basement here. And we're just gonna plop you right here in the middle. So I assume this, I think this keeps a 3x3 area of chunks loaded. So if we do F3G, it's gonna load this chunk and then a 3x3 area around it. That's okay-ish. This guy spawned like in the border of 4 chunks. So yeah, it's right on the border where the kind of the center is. Okay, so it's gonna load this, this, and this, and this. It loads our furnace, which is fine. So that is okay. It doesn't load our drawers, I don't think, so we might have to add another one there, but for the moment, I think it will do. So I can now go freely into the nether and leave my furnace running and processing. Okay, let me go collect some more of the soulium ore and maybe even some basalt while I'm there. And we can then continue on with making the seeds. I have the 4 soul jars made, so let's do a quick little test. Do I just grab you? Sneak right click? Do I murder you? How does one get the soul into the soul jar? Has that been implemented? Do I put this in my offhand and then kill you? No, it's not collecting any sort of soul. Soul. That's souls from soul sand, soul at mystical. Oh, grants additional souls from peaceful creatures. I assume that would work. So boom, 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 boom. And just the 2 soulium ingots. Dunzo. There's soulium seed base. Okay, so that's... oh. Okay. So that's for all of the seeds that I need for the thing. Okay, so does that just... yeah, okay. So I have the prosperity seeds made, so we should be fine. Okay, so if I use this dagger now and slay a creature... haha, I get a soul, a piece of soul, 1.5. Let's kill all the sheep. I'm gonna have to slay like all my sheep. Let us grab a bit of wheat first, and I will breed them up and then collect 4, and then we can make our first seed, which is going to be the sheep seed, because then I have to go kill enough cows for us to get a cow seed, and then I need to go find, let's say, like slime and enderman and all that good stuff. So I think we're going to have to go to the end to make the what you call it, the end seeds, because we can find enderman there. And I think I have a waypoint for the end portal somewhere, don't I? Waypoints? I'm not sure. Did we not go find the end? I think I killed the ender dragon in this. Yeah, I think I did. Okay, anyway, breeding the sheep, breeding the cows, getting the souls, and then we should be good. This is going to be our first seed, and it's going to be the sheep seed, as I said before. So that should just all extract into a wonderful sheep seed. Okay, I will toss them in here for the moment where I crafted them. And I'm also collecting experience points in this experience capsules, because those are required to make the experience seeds, which then drop, I believe, experience essence, and they make experience droplets, which we can use to get XP, which is going to be actually really cool as well. So I need to grab... It absorbs the thingy Maduhickers. It does. Okay, so soul. So these soul jars, they're consumed. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And I'm out of those. So that's gonna be a whole lot of soulium to collect to get all of the jars done. Can I W at least? No, it's just furnace. Okay, so we'll put a stack in there, and this guy is still processing our soul dust for our soul glass. So I just have to make a whole bunch of this and a whole bunch of these to make more of the soul jars. We can at least make 4 now, and see if we can get the cows, maybe? I went for a just big fly around the server, and I killed a bunch of cows, I killed a bunch of pigs, I killed a bunch of chickens, and I killed a little bit of rabbits. We got 2.5 jars full, and I still need to find more rabbits. What we can do, though, is grab a mob imprisonment tool, a second one, and we have one in here, and if we find 2 rabbits, we're just gonna go grab them, bring them over here, put them in a pen, and start breeding them, so we can actually get rabbits over here. And to be honest, you get a rabbit soul from a baby rabbit as well. So you can just breed 2, kill the baby, wait 5 minutes, kill 2, or breed 2, kill the baby, wait 5 minutes, and so forth. So you don't have to wait 20 minutes for the baby to grow up. That is a thing that we can do. And for the rest of the things, I put them right here. We need squid, fish, slime. Well, to be honest, do we need fish seeds? Really? But... because fish seeds produce fish essence, and that only makes different types of fish. We could need puffer fish for water breathing and for rings of cordata and toxic traps and making raw fish fillet and making water breathing potions, which could be a thing. We could trade puffer fish to a fisherman for emeralds. That could be also a thing. And making water breathing augments. That could be a thing. So yeah, we'll get the fish seeds. Why not? It's just gonna require a lot of fish. So I don't think the aquaculture fish work for the fish essence. I have a bunch of jars here, so let's grab a jar. I'm gonna try. You are a jellyfish of sorts. This didn't get me a fish augment, and it got me a jellyfish from aquaculture. And I don't know if I can find vanilla fish. Are you vanilla fish? Oh, cods from Minecraft. Yeah. Those definitely will work. Yeah, fish, 1.5. So God, that's gonna be difficult. And I don't know if there's a way where I could make a lovely fish farm of sorts. So I just have to go around and find pools of cod or salmon. But I think cod spawn in this part of the ocean. And just find the vanilla ones, because these ones from aquaculture do not work. That's an Atlantic herring. So I just have to go around and kill loads of fish to get the fish essence, which we got a little bit of. And I need to kill squid. Their guardian seeds are actually now called prismarine seeds, so I don't need to go kill guardians. And then I have to wait for nighttime and go kill mobs as well. So I'm going to be doing all of that off camera because that's just a whole lot of mob killing. Gathering these mobs in these jars is taking forever, and I'm just gonna do this on live stream on twitch.tv/Fikibreaker, shameless plug. And we're just gonna get that done there because it's gonna be easier that way, and I can just start making the seeds right now, and we can actually start going planting them and actually getting stuff done for auto-crafting them to the essences that we need, and also for storing the essences that we would want to store in the system for crafting other blocks. Okay, so I will do just pretty much grabbing all of these and then doing 4 like so, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4 like this, and then adding the seed and then pushing the button and then just waiting. So I'll do that a whole bunch of times and then we can start planting the seeds. I thought of putting hoppers down for all of the essences and also for the seeds in the middle, which is making this craft a tiny bit easier. We can just toss our seeds in here, and once they're done, we toss the 4 ingredients that we need for the seed, and then we grab the seed that was created, push the button, and do it again, which makes it a bit easier because I don't have to place 5 of the items manually on top, and it's just nice and easy to be done very quickly. Wonderful. So this is how the farm looks. It is currently just taking all of the seeds, it's harvesting them, it's planting them. This guy is speeding them up with 1 click every 10 ticks, so it's not too framey. I might even reduce it to every 20 ticks, just to be safe. And over here, we are collecting all of the different types of essences. In here, we're also getting fertilized essence, which we need to just toss into the system. We need to put it into the drawers. But for stuff like lapis, we need to auto-craft that into their corresponding materials. And for example, gold, prismarine essence, I want to store as prismarine because that can turn into both of the things. And everything that has 2 uses, we're going to store as essence and set up crafting recipes for the things. And everything that has only 1 use, we're going to turn that directly into the item that we need. So for example, sheep, we can turn this into, we could automatically turn this to wool, but if we need mutton for something, which we probably won't, we don't really need to make mutton jerky. Yeah, we can just craft that directly into wool because we're not going to use it for anything else. But for example, nether essence turns into netherrack, nether bricks, nether wart, and soul sand as well with fire essence. Did I make fire seeds? I did not make those seeds. Seed. Add mystical. Oh, I missed because the air essence doesn't have a use, right? And the earth. But the fire does. The fire essence has use to make sand, red sand, flint, and lava, and soul sand. And also water seeds. I missed those as well. So we need to make those as well. All right, I'll be making those off camera. Okay, so here we are going to need some crafters. Possibly, I think 2 will be enough, I think, for all the things that we need. So I'm just going to craft up some of those. So crafters, we're going to need a couple of these. Apparently I can use indigo for that, and then we can turn those into crafter tier 1. Crafter, okay, we need a bunch of these. Wonderful. So 2 crafter tier 1s, tier 2s, tier 3s. And I'm gonna use a separate XNet network, and we're gonna set it up kind of like down here somewhere. So we're gonna need another controller and another bunch of connectors so we can hook everything up and extract out of this barrel into the crafters and into the storage system as well. So I think there is a bug with the plant gatherer, and I believe if its inventory gets full and he harvests, he doesn't harvest the seed or the essence or one of the other. So we only have this many seeds left, and the rest of the essences I don't have seeds for. So what we'll do is, because I've already made the seeds and I don't want to spend the time again to gather all of the resources, even though it's just a little bit, we're just going to cheat in all the seeds that were taken from us with bugs. So we need glowstone. So let's just do this. Glow. Turn off caps lock. We're gonna get glowstone. Obsidian. And then we need the gold. The iron. Dirt. Prismarine is gonna be this one. Coal. Diamond. Emerald, wood, and nether quartz. Okay, so I have a different plan. We're not going to use the plant sower or the plant gatherer because, and we're out of crafting grid energies. So let's just go charge that up real quick. And we're just going to use auto clickers because, or the regular clickers, because we can then control where the seeds are. They're going to grow normally and not get voided by a plant gatherer or sower. We could, if we wanted to, use multiple plant gatherers and sowers and, for example, do a 3x3 area for one type of seed and then a 3x3 area for another couple seeds and use like gatherer, gatherer, gatherer here for each 3x3 area and then 3 sowers on the bottom. But that's going to be a whole mess of wires underneath. So I'm just going to grab some clickers. And we're just gonna go right here. And one thing that I noticed, you can exchange this and you get the farmland without having to make another fertilizer. So we're just gonna do this. And then we can plant the farmland back and we can come underneath. Actually, we need to exchange you again. And we can then come underneath and plant the clickers. Lovely. And then I have to get out. So what I have for this here, we're gonna just take our seeds that are over here. And let's say we grab the tier 1 seeds. Oh, JI doesn't have the double click feature. Okay, so wood and dirt, stone. Anything else tier 1? Well, fire and water we're gonna put over there and ice. So let's see. If we just put fire, earth, water, stone, dirt, and ice. And we can put some of the other ones as well. So maybe nature, dye. I think we have one more spot left. And let's do something that isn't like a resource. Sheep, sure. It really doesn't matter. Never gonna notice it ever again then, but we're gonna do that. And then we need a hoe in here. And we need to set you for like speed of 4. And we should be able to, okay, I think this guy is picking stuff up now. Right, so we're gonna do this, remove this. We're gonna turn you off for the moment. So you're just gonna click every 500 ticks. Just get a little bit of this going and put this right here with this guy right here. And I don't think we have any sort of whitelisting abilities for collectors, but I think this shouldn't reach to here. So we're gonna need item collectors on the bottom now to collect all of this essence. So let me grab a bunch of those and see how we can hook them up. And I'll also plant the other seeds and we can actually get this farm up and running. All right, so I have all the seeds planted. This guy is operating at every 20 ticks. I don't think we need it faster than that. The essences are being produced fairly quickly, and we can lower and adjust the speed if we're like AFKing. We can just ramp it all up, live the lag if nobody else is online. But what I did for the collection system, we have 4 ender hoppers on 4 different barrels, and they're all connected with connectors going all the way over there to the other side. And I need to have 4 because one in the middle just doesn't reach. It just reaches all the farmland, but doesn't reach this pillars. So if any sort of essence would drop right here, it wouldn't be picked up. In this way, it gets picked up, as you can see. It should have gone into here. There we go. So what I'm gonna do here is from this this controller, we're gonna transfer everything to these 2 crafters, and then we also need to extract out of the barrels all of the essences that we do not want, or actually all of the essences that we want to collect. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab a barrel, and for that I think I'll just make a golden barrel so I can differentiate. Actually, we can make an obsidian barrel. Because that is, I believe, going to be the same size as this guy over here. Yeah. So what we're going to do is add another connector here and then add an import bus. We could do an importer. We could do an interface. That could also be a thing. So if we grab ourselves an interface, I think that's going to be less laggy. So we just grab a refined storage interface. We need a machine casing, and then we need an importer, and I believe an exporter as well. There we go. So interface. We're going to place you right here and a cable on top, and it is connected. Lovely. So we can come over to the controller, which we'll just do a energy cable here for the moment, just so you get a little bit of power. And then we can set up a power channel from this to the controller. It says diamond barrel, but I think this, we have to look at the icons, I think, because it says controller.name. So we can do an insert there. So you should be getting power. No? Is this not the interface? No, it's the dimensional cell. Oh, extract. You should get power now. Yeah. Okay, wonderful. So I just have to look at the bottom layer of the thing. The top layer is not showing the right thing, but that is a little bit of a bug in XNet. So we need to extract out of all of the barrels the corresponding things that need to go into our crafters. So we're going to set up an extract. We're going to set up an item channel here, and we're not going to do an extract just yet. We're going to do an insert here and an insert here. And let's go grab all of the essences that we would need to craft. So we need gold, lapis, diamond, emerald, sheep, coal, wood will keep as it is, stone will keep, fire will keep, nether quartz, iron, glowstone, redstone, obsidian. I think that's it. Do we have anything else in the other barrels? I mean, we'll see once we start emptying things out, and we'll see if we have anything left. But we need to extract out of the barrel. So we're going to do an extract in a moment, but we're going to set up a whitelist for redstone, obsidian, glowstone, iron. Actually, we're going to set up the filters on the insert here. So we're going to do, let's do it kind of like this. We'll do diamond, emerald, iron and gold, lapis and redstone, glowstone, obsidian. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so obsidian, glowstone, iron, gold, lapis. Actually, we'll remove that. We'll add the coal. Okay, and then on the other one, we'll do nether quartz, sheep essence. And what did we do on the other? We need the obsidian as well. So obsidian here. So if we set up an extract on these, like so, and we set all of them to extract stacks, we should see the right essence be heading into each one of these. And we don't really need to filter the essence because it's just gonna craft it up anyway. And we also need these to have power. So we need an insert here and an insert here. So you should get power now. Lovely. And then we're gonna set up an extract out of these, like so, and like so, and we're gonna insert into the essence, or into the interface. So stuff that we are gonna craft, we probably have in drawers, but not everything. So let me go check if we have everything that we're gonna craft in drawers, so we don't fill up a refined storage system. I think we have everything, so now we need to set up the recipes. So this is gonna be the wool recipe, and it just has to be external, so that should start extracting. And if we set up this to be stacks, it should start extracting into the corresponding drawers. And I hope I have void upgrades on everything. That is not the nether quartz uses. Oh, it's a circle. Of course it is. Wasn't it like that in 112? Might have been. But seeing it's circles. So here, the obsidian, apply. There we go, there we go, there we go. So we should start crafting all of those. And here we can set up a recipe for glowstone, apply, and then lapis, apply, coal, iron, diamond. It really doesn't matter if they're in order or not. And diamond is like this. Do you hold 6 recipes? No, you do hold 8. Okay. Or is it 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I did the right math. So that is going to be emerald, gold, and redstone. Apply. So gold, redstone, diamond, lapis, glowstone, iron, coal. And this isn't extracting something. Emeralds and redstone. Hold on, what? Are you full? Ah. We have some speed upgrades. And let's grab some also upgrade. Do I have any? I think I have some more in the system. I have a stack upgrade too. There we go. That should clean up everything. Wonderful. Okay, so that cleaned probably the backlog of the essences. So let's just do like so. I'm gonna grab the obsidian. We can toss that in there, and then we can do that and that. So that should have crafted everything, and we should be left over with all of the essences that we don't want to auto-craft. So like end, prismarine, fire, water, dirt, stone, wood, ice, all of that good stuff. So we're gonna just grab all of these. And we're gonna come over to our drawers and set all of these guys inside of there so we can actually start storing them. So I need to designate some spots here. We might actually, we're gonna just grab you and you. Where did they go? Oh, okay. So like this and like this. And we should have enough space, so we're gonna do fire, water, nether, stone, dirt, nature, wood, dye, and then we can do ice and prismarine and the fertilized essence. And apparently I grabbed Tesla type. There we go. And also end essence. We're gonna put that. Where are my keys? Are they in here? Hold on, I had keys, didn't I? Key? Well, apparently not. I know I had keys at some point. Whoops. Let's just grab this because we don't need the quantify. So we're gonna do that, and that, and that. Put that one in there, and then this one in here. And this is getting some random stuff that we don't want it to get. Wonderful. Okay, so we have all of that contents sealed within. We need void upgrades desperately on all of these. So I'm gonna make a bunch of those. Everything has been added to the drawers and upgraded with void upgrades and 1 emerald upgrade. So now we can set up another channel with items, and we're gonna create a couple of inserts, and we're actually gonna put just 1 insert here, and we're gonna whitelist all of these essences. So fire, water, prismarine, dye, nether, fertilized essence, stone, dirt, ice, wood, end, and nature. There we go. So that should be all that we need to do. And we can then set up an extract here for stack, and we're just gonna copy this connector. And apparently it doesn't want to copy, so we're just gonna create another ones. Like so, and like so. So now we should see all of the barrels be empty, or slowly extracting everything because it's going into here. We can toss all of those away, and we should see all of the essence going into the system. So we see fertilized essence, dye, all of those guys going in, and we can see that iron has gone up a little bit, and we should see iron going up fairly quickly here, or quickly-ish. I don't know why these are slightly slower now because I set up this, but we can, if we want to do super crazy fast and get stuttery game frames, but that's insane. So we're just gonna go back to every 20 ticks, which makes my game run nice and smooth. And we can also turn this guy back on to every 20, or we can even turn this one on to every 8. I think that makes the game stutter a little bit. Every 6. Still a bit sturdy. Every 4. That's fine. So this guy, I think, is far enough away that we will collect the Inferium in here. At least I hope we will. Doesn't look like it's growing that fast anyway. Oh, there it goes. And we're not collecting it in here. Hold on. Are you going in here? Somewhere? Are some of you grabbing mine? It should be going in this crafter. Maybe it just got immediately crafted and I didn't see. But it feels like the game is stuttering. I think that the game is slightly stuttery, but not frame FPS. I think the game is just struggling to process all of these. Well, it is what it is. Essences are growing, we're getting things in the system, and that should be all for today. So with that, I want to thank you all so much for watching. I'm hoping you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. You can also subscribe to see new videos. Hit the notification bell to get notified of when my videos go live. Follow me on Twitch to get notified of when I go live on there. And you can also support me on Patreon as well, as I said in the beginning of the video, to get access to this server. Also, Twitch subscriptions count as well. And I will see you all in the next episode. Have a great one. Bye-bye.